Hey there, it's Dog King, here to announce that the Pokemon Scarlet Adventure slideshow that I had teased prior to the game's release, all the way at the end of October, is officially cancelled. I had the script complete, but I had been putting off doing it for so long that I just felt the need to cancel it. And to top it all off, the first part of the DLC comes out in a couple of weeks. And with my Pokemon Ultra Moon Nuzlocke slideshow also in the works, I've been pretty overwhelmed. So in the end, I decided to make the tough decision to cancel the Scarlet Series altogether. However, I didn't want to put everything to waste, so instead of a full series, I decided to make an in-depth video discussing my team that I used in Pokemon Scarlet. From the starter to the unexpected MVP to the weakest link. This is my entire Pokemon Scarlet team. When my journey began in Cabo Poco, I was given the option to choose between Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley, and in the end, the choice was obvious. I chose the adorable grass cat Sprigatito, who eventually evolved into a powerful Meowscarada. Now, I gave all of my team members nicknames, and I actually held a vote for Sprigatito's. Between the three options, the winner was Nyx. Nyx was, as expected, a very strong team member. Whenever I was in a tough spot in battle, I could count on her to win. With moves like Flower Trick, Night Slash, and Play Rough, Nyx managed to be a huge help and managed to deal the final blow to the final boss's ace. My next team member was a Dachshund named Purebred. Purebred was an early capture and had an interesting history. Purebred started off strong, but due to having a bulkier stat spread, got worse and worse as time went on, doing near chip damage towards the end of the game. Even when it had a type advantage, Purebred couldn't even two-shot enemy Pokemon. It got that bad. However, despite my frustrations, I kept Purebred on. Despite my frustrations with Purebred, Purebred stayed on the team throughout the entire game. I grew attached. Next up was Gordo the Bellyvolt, the unexpected MVP. Now, Gordo was technically the fourth Pokemon added to my team, but out of the 6 final team members, he was the third caught. I'd caught Gordo in a raid while exploring the Paldea region on a quest to get a certain other team member earlier than intended. Eventually, even with only half my team captured, I still had almost my entire team decided. All but one member had been chosen, and in the end, I gave the Terragrass Tadbulb a permanent slot on my team. Upon giving the Tadbulb a Thunderstone and giving it the nickname of Gordo, this frog became the unexpected MVP of my team, being slow, tanky, and packing a huge punch due to its ability boosting the power of electric moves after taking a hit. Gordo was everything a good team member should be: useful. So, you know how I mentioned that I had caught Gordo while hunting down another team member? One who I had planned on using ever since I saw the leaks. Yeah, this is that team member. The only issue? The lowest level you can get this Pokemon is level 45. I was not about to wait until the end of the game for this Pokemon, so I caught it early and did some breeding, obtaining my next team member, Uramaki the Tatsugiri. Now, on its own, Tatsugiri didn't seem all that useful. It had mediocre speed, decent special bulk, and high special attack. And I took note of that high special attack, and decided that I would give Tatsugiri an item to speed it up. So with the power of the Choice Scarf, Tatsugiri became an absolute glass cannon, fast, strong, and frail. The quest for Tatsugiri was worth it, as Uramaki took down many a trainer with ease. My team would not have been the same without Uramaki. Oh boy, this team member was less useful than I expected. When I first heard of what this Pokemon could do, I expected it to be the strongest Pokemon on my team, but the issue was that doing such a thing required me to purposefully let my other Pokemon faint, which was less than ideal. I am of course talking about Houndstone. Polterpup could be strong at times, but it didn't get much use as much use as it really could have gotten, as it was only truly useful when the entire rest of the team had fainted, a true rarity. In addition, being a pure ghost type on a team with a dark type was less than ideal, as anything Houndstone could do could be done by another Pokemon with the same or even better results. Still, Polterpup the Terra Electric Houndstone was a fun team member to have. And for the record, I guarantee that if Meowscarada wasn't a dark type, my team would have had all 3 Paldean dog Pokemon. Now, before I reveal my final team member, I need to touch on an honorable mention. This was a temporary team member who helped me beat the first couple gyms and meant enough to me to get a nickname. I am referring to Medley the Staravia, who left the team after I obtained Uramaki. And the final team member. This was one that was guaranteed to find itself on my team from the moment it was revealed. While originally I planned on putting a different normal type on my team, I found myself choosing this one over it. Introducing my final team member, Julian the Grafii. Julian's powerful poison jabs, along with its decent amount of coverage like U-turn and acrobatics, made her a staple member of my team. So, that was my team. A ragtag group of Pokemon that started off small, but by the end became a close group of friends. By the time I had become a champion and saved Paldea, my team, Nyx, Purebred, Gordo, Uramaki, Polterpup, Julian, and even Medley, they were what I had been searching for the entire game. They're my greatest treasure.